2K TV is your chance to participate in the community, and this week you can win up to 1,000 VC. Tune in now. On this week's episode of NBA2K TV, we recap last week's My Park Championship, show off your top plays of the week, and play baseball with Shaq. And don't forget, 2K TV is your chance to participate in the community, and this week you can win up to 1,000 VC. Tune in now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our matchup tonight taking place in Sacramento, Sleep Train Arena, as we watch the Kings go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Checking out the Trail Blazers. This is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. And at the All-Star break, a chance for players to heal and recuperate. And Kenny, let's talk about injuries. A part of the game, but some manage to stay healthy. Is it all just luck?
Well, some of it's luck, but a lot of it's preparation. If you prepare your body for the rigors of the NBA season, you're going to reduce the risks and you become more durable, and the quality teams have that. But really, one of the most valuable things a player can bring.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Kings, here with their Sacramento fans and then back on the road. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland. Last season, they couldn't get the edge in the matchup as they went 1-2 in the season series.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing, so expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Big Daddy, he's in at shooting guard. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Davis. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Lillard in at the 1. Game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collins.
First personal foul, teams first.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Now here is Davis. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Lillard attacking. Stolen by Collison. Pass to Cousins. Gibson down low. He's guarded by Plumlee. Kept alive. And Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got his first 2 points.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by McLemore. Davis sets a screen. Here's Big Daddy. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, George Karl and I caught up for just a bit. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their #1 concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Portland has possession. Sacramento able to drain the three. The Big Daddy passes to Aminu. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. No good from Big Daddy. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against Brooklyn.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Lillard, the pass to Big Daddy. Aminu dishes to Davis. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
And it's Aminu in the corner. Gibson against Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Cousins.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Yeah, those are the shots you want, but they've been trickling out on them, guys. They've just got to stay with it. Persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drop.
Cousins with a screen for Gay. The three-pointer off the mark.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Collison against Lillard. Rudy Gay on the wing. Pulls it from the elbow. That one rolling around and rims out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Sacramento making some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Terrence Jones comes in for Taj Gibson. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Darren Collison. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kamen's checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Davis. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Damian Lillard. Here's Jones. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Here's Big Daddy. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. The baseline J. And it's off the back rim. No good. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Vonleh. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Here's Rondo. Portland making their last shot. And stolen by Vonleh. The Big Daddy passes to Sloan. Inside, Kaman. Banked in off the glass. Kaman's got his first basket of the night.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Rondo. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Both free throws good from Big Daddy.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Rondo. And he lobs it up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jose Calderon. He's checked in for Big Daddy. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, trailing by 2. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Big Daddy in its shooting guard. Davis is out there with Aminu. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Kings shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Second free throw, no good.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
They set the screen. Plumlee with a screen on Collison. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. And now here's Rondo, the fast break. Look at that jam. That is just beautiful.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. The Big Daddy passes to Lillard. He kicks it to Davis. Back to Lillard. And there's the 3-second violation. The Kings leading. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. In the corner, Collison with it. Six to shoot. Inside, Gibson dishes to Cousins. Good! And now a 4-point Sacramento lead.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here's Gibson looking for his first basket still in this one.